How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we got rumors to talk about, and as well as some information and news. So I thought we'd talk about all of it first, and then we'll discuss it more in depth afterwards. So first things first, we've got essentially seemingly a proper leak coming out from Pokemon Home about brand new moves, actually 21 brand new moves for the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC, which have been leaked here. And this is all coming through the Pokemon Home code, the data of 29 new movements, whatever, that we added into the expansion pass have been discovered. This was all posted by Centro Pokemon, so it's, you know, if it's real or not, you'll have to ask them. They were the ones posting this information, and usually they don't call something a leak unless they know for a fact that it is a proper leak. So yeah, we got a leak here. First is this. So the first part of the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass, Isle of Armor, will be released next month. That is true, we're almost there. We still know very little information about it. We know it will have new Pokemon, new moves, and new adventures, but thanks to a new leak today, we have some more details on what to expect. The Pokemon Center has analyzed the code for today's update to Pokemon Home, finding the names of 21 new moves that will be added soon to Pokemon Sword and Shield. At the moment, we do not know their types or which Pokemon will learn them. We only know that they exist. Here's the list. So they've got the names in English, French, and Italian. We'll go through and read all the English names. So first one is Expanding Force, which has a few different names in the French and Italian, which is Vast Pavois, as well as Vast Energy. The next name is Steel Roller, which I guess is going to be a steel type move. Then we have Scale Shot, which who knows what that's going to work like. We've got Meteor Beam, which I'm assuming is going to be some sort of maybe dragon type move, because usually that's what they have whenever it's Meteor involved. Then we've got Shell Side Arm, which probably is going to be some sort of water type move or maybe a fighting type move, which we'll have to wait and see as well. Then we got Misty Explosion, which is a little bit confusing, but yeah, I'm not really sure what that could be, but hey, well, let's just wait and see. Then we got Grassy Glide, which I guess is going to be some sort of grass type move. We've got Rising Voltage, clearly an electric type move. Then we've got Terrain Pulse, which I'm assuming is going to be some sort of grass type move as well, maybe. We've got Skitter Smack, which I'm assuming is some sort of, bug type move because of Skitter being in the name. Burning Jealousy, no clue what that could be, but could be a fire type move maybe. Then we have Lash Out, as well as the next move, which is Poltergeist, which is really weird. We got Corrosive Gas, which is pretty obvious. It's going to be a corrosive gas. And then we got the word Coaching, or the name Coaching. Now, interesting about Coaching is that it specifically actually has the same name in French and Italian, which means that this probably isn't a completed move yet. Because there's no way that usually, like, as you may notice here, all the other ones have unique names for French and Italian, as well as, eventually when we get it, in Spanish and stuff as well, they have a unique name. So it's kind of unlikely that it's called Coaching in all of the languages, which means this could be a temporary one. Then we got the move Flip Turn, which is basically some sort of water type U-turn. As they mentioned, actually this is something that Centro Pokemon mentioned, because they actually have in English the word of the kind of like name is Uruwar or whatever, and apparently that has some connection to water, apparently. I don't really know. Then we got Triple Axle, which has the same name in all of the languages here, which means it could be also one that just hasn't gotten the updates for French and Italian. Then we have Dual Wing Beat, which I'm assuming is going to be some sort of, well, wing type move, or not, sorry, wing type move, I mean flying type move. Scorching Sands sounds interesting actually. We got Jungle Healing, which we actually already know about. I think Jungle Healing is one of those moves that we're gonna see the brand new Mythical receiving. Then we have Wicked Blow, which no clue what that could be, and Surging Strikes. So that is basically that. They also say here, unfortunately the data is in other languages, including Spanish, have been deleted. Among the new moves, we find Jungle Healing, which is a characteristic movement of Zarude. Yes, of course. It is quite possible that Wicked Blow and Surging Strikes are characteristic moves of Urshifu, or they're trying to say like they're the exclusive moves for them, right? There's also a new movement that draws attention, Coaching, which has the same name in all three languages. It's quite peculiar, and they think there might be a placeholder, and they gave an update here saying, we have been told that Coaching is a Anglicism used in both French and Italian, so it could be a valid name. So actually, yeah, fair enough, I guess, because when I first read about this, it was actually early in the morning and my stomach was hurting, so I didn't have time to record a video. I actually decided to sleep instead. And when I read their post about it, they said, oh, it doesn't make any sense. And now the update is that, I guess it's a word that works in all the languages. Next, regarding other movements, we do not know which Pokemon will learn them. So that's basically the general gist of what we know about this. So yeah, this is actually a proper, actual leak we have here from Pokemon Home, which means this has relevance and it's an actually leaked thing. So what do you guys think about this? Like, what are your thoughts and opinions on this one? I would love to know. We're going to go a little bit more in depth on this and talk about it in a moment. But next, I thought we would talk about another thing that's popped up, which is a pretty hefty rumor. But we actually have one more thing I want to actually mention. So Serebii posted about this, I think yesterday or a day ago, 2 days ago, something like that. They basically posted that a new mystery gift has started to run on Mystery Gift that you can receive via the internet. There are 2 gifts available. One is a level 15 hidden ability Galarian Mr. Mime, and the other is a collection of Pokeball balls, right? Lure Ball, Heavy Ball, and Moon Ball, and Dream Ball, which is pretty cool. But what is really cool though is that there's going to be an event that's going to run from June 12th alongside a set of, basically it's going to be a Galarian Meowth that you're going to be able to get. This is going to run from June the 12th, right? But what's really cool is that you can actually get a set of 50 big nuggets and 100 EXP candy, large EXP candies. And this is apparently going to be a way for players to prepare for the Isle of Armor, which could imply that they want us to level up our Pokemon and be ready for whatever's going to be on this new island in this DLC. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, the fact that they would add that in is pretty cool in my opinion. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you guys think that's a way for them to prepare us? What are your thoughts? And that is that. The final thing for the video is a rumor. So the final thing for this video is a rumor coming from 4chan called Sword and Shield Crown Tundra leak, posted by Anonymous on the 23rd, which is basically today, technically speaking, but really like early in the morning. So what it says here basically is Pokemon Sword and Shield Crown Tundra leak, new Pokemon, and then goes through a few options here. Regieleki, electric type, Regidrake, dragon type, which are the 2 we've already seen. Then they go here saying Calyrex or Calyrex. Calyrex is going to be Grass Psychic, which would be pretty cool. Galarian Articuno, Psychic Ice, Galarian Zapdos, Fighting Electric, and Galarian Moltres, Dark Fire. Galarian Slowking, Poison Water, and Galarian Lugia. Ooh, that could be pretty spicy. But the thing is though, it's unlikely we'll get a Galarian Lugia because they actually already showed us, or told us rather, I think this was something that was posted on Poke Community in an update post, that Masuda had told us we're gonna get like they're going to put rather Lugia and Ho-Oh in the respective towers, the battle towers in the Isle of Armor for us to catch as kind of a, an extra bonus thing for us to do. So we have something to do while the DLC is out, which would then discount the idea of a Galarian Lugia, I would say. But hey, who knows? Then new forms. Rotom is going to get a new form apparently. Rotom Ground is going to be electric. We got Rotom Satellite, Psychic Electric, Calyrex, Ice Dark. New features, Raid Den Exploration. Certain raid dens will allow you to go inside. They are like mini dungeons. There are Dynamax Pokemon you have to battle. When you're done, get to battle a Dynamax Legendary. You can only do these once. Some dens will have some normal Pokemon. Story, all I know is Calyrex is somehow to the villain, I guess. It's going to be a new basic evolution. Some Pokemon are getting new evolutions. It's going to be some sort of new, like, Jigglypuff evolution. Evolves from a fainted Jigglypuff at level 30. Normal Ghost. It looks like a Wigglytuff with a halo and wings with musical notes on them. Its eyes are shut. Witch-Ix, which I'm not sure what that is, but apparently evolves from Jinx after traded holding the Witch's Broom item. Ice Psychic. This sounds weird, I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a shiny Jinx with a witch hat riding a broom. There's gonna be Cantonian Surfetched, evolves the same way. It'll be added to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You have to evolve it there. Okay, interesting. Normal fighting, it looks like Surfetched with just a mask. It's not holding a shield. Uses its wings instead. And Ho and Obstagoon, a normal evolves the same way from the normal Linoone. Corsola, which evolves from the Johto version of Corsola in the Isle of Armor, and Megacarp, really? Okay, evolves from Magikarp who use a Water Stone. Water, it's just a giant Magikarp. That's basically it. And they say a few new Gigantamax forms: Dunsparce, Palitoad, and Poliwrath, Bellossom and Vileplume, Furret, Flygon, Melodic, Dragonite, Jigglypuff, and Calyrex, all the Sinnoh-Starters, Evolutions, Metallion, and Sandion. And that's basically the whole rumor for this guy. I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably say this is false and not real. That's really all I can say. There's too much shit in here and a bunch of stuff that's really sketchy, so I would probably argue this is not real. But that's basically the rumor. I want to read that out to you and see what you guys think about it. And now finally, let's kind of just break down all we talked about. So going back to the leak about the moves, again, I think it's kind of interesting, to be frankly honest. This whole situation, the fact that this is leaked in Pokemon Home, I feel like Pokemon Home has really just been a detriment to them, if anything, because they keep they've kept being really rigid about leaks and stuff in the past. As you guys remember with Sword and Shield, we're really rigid about it and really angry about it. But here they're just causing this themselves because if it goes over the internet onto an app that we have access to, of course people who know what they're doing, data miners, are going to data mine that information. That's just obvious. That's just gonna happen. So I'm really surprised they keep doing it and causing themselves a bit of trouble. Why not just wait until the DLC is dropped and then update it? But hey, I don't know what their whole purpose is. But yeah, so we got that information. About the rumor though that I covered, I don't really know. I think it looks fake, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Just doesn't seem to offer a lot, so I think that's really all I'm going to say about that one. And generally speaking, that's all for the video. My stomach really hurts, so I don't want to keep talking for too long. But you guys have a great day. Make sure to leave a like down below if you did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.